Alright, so I just loaded in. I looked at my character levels, which are, I think, almost level 30 now. Usually in RPGs, level 30 is halfway in the game, because you usually finish them at around level 60. So let's see. Am I halfway through the game? I can only off the top of my head remember one more Valmar piece. But that one was a really substantial one. Like, really plot relevant. Maybe there's another one? If not, I can't remember where the plot goes from here. As soon as we get to the cathedral, I completely blank where we go. Which is not a good sign. But also really good in a way that I'm going to be re-experiencing it again. Oh. Oh. There's an axe down there. Give. Give me. Give. Give. Acquire free weapons. Weapons are good, especially when they're free. Like, I've done like no, you can't really grind in this game. How am I so overpowered in comparison to these enemies at the moment? Are these mooks? Like, levels don't really do much in this game, from what I've seen. Is it because I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty? Maybe. Is that a place I can go in? No. Dragon Slayer axe, you say? That sounds particularly useful. Effective on reptiles. Okay. I mean, we do fight reptiles here. That's pretty nice. What's this? Holy Wound Salve. But they'll need those. Those are a lot higher level than they need to be for me right now. A couple of hits in there then. Rowan with his teleportation skill. But one of them is going to attack me. And he's hitting Rowan. No, he's not. Because Rowan has incredible dodge.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
New red power note. Yes. Level 29. Yeah, like, let me see. On status, right? Like, the only reason Ryudo's got the highest attack of my team is because I equipped him with these. So these are somewhat game-breaking. I could give me more speed. I mean, I can unlock that, can't I? What's this do? Cuts recovery time after using items. Nah, I don't really want that. I don't understand what increasing the strength of this does. Does it make its buff stronger? Or does it make it cast faster? Because it has a little bit of a charge up before things cast. Is that what it does? Maybe? I mean, if anything, Beast King Blast is definitely what I need to go up next. So this is the next book I wanted to do, which is the Chaos book. Hell burner, which is all enemies. So that's almost all done. And we've got all enemies there, and that'll be... I don't know what that'll be. Gravity egg? Yeah. We're slowly getting there anyway. Where are we going next? St. High Mountain Base. Okay. Yeah, this is new. One said waterfall before. But these are... I'm still in the same zone. So if I'd have been here before, these enemies wouldn't be here. Let's go for... Just that won't hit them all. I don't think I have a way to hit them all with Rowan. The snowball fight... probably would. Oh, let's get some damage. One down.
Expect an early winter with lots of snow.
I'm not expecting a boss fight. So I don't mind using these skills right now.
Oh, that was a breeze.
17k is fine for an amount of gold. Let's not try that way. Why is there a cutscene? Oh, do I have to block all the water paths? Is that why it showed me a cutscene? Okay, I can try. I'll certainly give it a go. We came in. We're gonna go up here. There's 4 of them. That is not an issue. Like, even Elena causes a nice chunk of damage now. That Ogre Slayer sword, these are humanoids, I suppose. They're probably causing extra damage in that sense. That's not too bad. And all these nut drops are really nice.
You better practice if you want to be.
Not the myriad ones, they're not as useful, but... Where are we going on this one? I don't know, that's odd, right? We've all just come into this zone. Where did we come from this area? Yes. So we came from there. There's no we can go up there. That's just showing off the... It needs to be blocked. Does that mean we need to go to the top of the mountain, block it, and then return here? That's the only reason it'd show this cutscene. And I do appreciate that it shows the cutscene more than once. In case you missed it or completely forgot about it. Not everybody records footage like I do, so I can rewatch it. See where I need to go. Unless it was like Digimon, where I just had a sheet of paper where I just jotted down all the notes of everywhere I need to go. Because the game didn't explain where to go. So now I just rewatched the last 10 minutes of each episode. And I just determined from there where I need to go. It hasn't made me go wrong yet. It's like when new things happen, I will always like, you'll notice I'll voice them out loud of where I need to go. Partially, so people know where I'm going, but more, I know where I'm going. Is he still poisoned? Yes. Of course he is. Move magic. Yeah. Right. Okay. I forgot that was a thing. My bad. That's fine. What's this? Nothing? Hello, ogre individuals. That's it, ogre people. I mean, they are technically ogre people. What? Yeah, we'll use less magic and we'll use more art. But it's a shame that all of Ryudo's are just one person based. They're not AoEs. I mean, the one person ones are really good against bosses. As soon as you get rid of their little mobs.
These guys were no real challenge.
Honestly, right now, no. They're not the biggest of challenges. Yeah, so if I get to the end of this area and I can't figure out what to do with the waterfall, I can't come back to this zone. So I would like to know what to do with the waterfall. Or at least I might not be able to come back to this zone. You haven't previously. It's like looking at these skills, for example. I don't know if me upgrading these is just to make them act faster or to increase their damage. I'd assume it makes them act faster. It's like to charge. Which is why increasing the cancel ones is probably the best.
Nothing withstands my blade.
We get a nice chunk of special coins now. Oops, this. Give. Seed of spells. Oh, hang on. Where's a seed of spells game? MP. I mean, there's no reason that Elena shouldn't always get this right. Ryudo's is low. It'd be nice to increase his to potentially extra magic uses. Elena's gonna have it. That looked like the ending of the area. Looks like a castle gate. What am I supposed to do with the water place then? I fumble about for 5 minutes having a look. Don't want to spend too long on it. But generally the items you get from those zones, if any, are not game breaking.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
What's the East Silesia? What's this? Not a clue. That seems where we need to go, so... What's this thing with the water, then? I'll have one last look. If I can't do anything with it, or I have to come back here later, that's fine. Or is this where that white area was? Was that like a dam? Yeah, because this is where I came in. There's no other areas I could go. It might be a future zone then. Okay, I'll accept that. If it is something I could have got, it'd be can one of you leave who's familiar with the game if possible, or if you do know, let me know what it is I missed. It'd be nice. I think though, It's this zone here. This white gate. I think it's beyond this. And that's why we can't get there yet. But this zone is also attached to the next area. St. Hein Papal State. So I should be able to access it whenever I want. It's nice to know if I do want to grind or whatever, I can just go to like the Lumia Forest again. Here we go. Let's continue some plot. I'm just going to say it as well. It's really nice that there is no... I mean, this is going to sound stupid, but beast racism in this game. Generally, if there is beast people, there are people who hate beast people. So far, absolutely everyone loves Marek. I appreciate that. Marek is such a good boy. We finally made it. We're finally here. Before you lies the splendour of St. Hein Papal State, dedicated in honour of the glory and majesty of the great Lord Granus. We know. Cute. Is this where the cathedral is? Yes, it is so. But what business do you have at the cathedral? I'm a sister in the service of Lord Granus. Well, of course you are. You are wearing the outfit. My name is Elena. Father Carius of Carbo in the Black Forest instructed me to come and call upon His Holiness Pope Zera. Well, that must have been quite a journey. Do you wish to meet His Holiness Zera? That is literally what we just said. I must make a report regarding the ceremony of sealing. Well then, let me lead you to Cathedral, because a giant-ass cathedral is hard to miss. But I'd rather not go today. I shall go there directly tomorrow. As you wish, I shall inform His Holiness. You will inform His Holiness by standing there and not going anywhere. Splendid. So the mighty warriors come to the end of their lengthy, needlessly complicated journey. You did good, kid. Must be tired. Buddha, what will you and the others do now? We're going to hunt Melphis. I'm still a little concerned about my brother. I have no idea where he might be. Fate has seen fit to bind you together. Bind brother to brother. I would stay on with you, but Destiny's work is not yet complete. I'd like to stay with you too. But I'm also interested in the stories told by the Church of Granus. So I'd like to stay here for a while. So is this where Rowan leaves? Not a problem. Not like I have anywhere else to be. Blaine, are you sure you don't want to take care of business today? It is an audit with His Holiness Zera, so I want to be neat before I go. Okay, let's spend the night here and rest our feet. Or for some of us, our rat-stained claws. Yes, let's do. I'm hungry as well. Yes, you're right. Wrong one. Don't cutscene. Good, it didn't cutscene. General store. Thank you. I would like things. 5 damage. I suppose 5 damage is better than nothing. 10 damage. Yes, but I've also got the one with Dragon Slayer, and you can still swap in the middle of combat, so that's not too bad. Plus 10 move and plus 6 to defense. If we're losing Rowan, potentially, he is not going to get any nice things from me right now. Oh, look. SP. Yes. Thank you. Right, so. Defense, though. 9 defense? Yeah, sure. We definitely need that. 20 defense as standard. Yeah, Elena does need the defense. Bullets. She does not need any bullets. We do not need charms right now. A ring that applies heal if used. Interesting. I don't think I need any of those though. Yes, 600 and... There is a possibility I might need them later. Can we buy the revive items? Yes. 5 Yomi's elixirs. There we go. Done. Let's go. Let's run around the city. It's new. Bakery. I've never seen a bakery before. Hello? You're so cute for a sister. Why the sad face though? Boyfriend has been cheating. Boyfriend? Who, me? What? You've got it all wrong. I really have a forlorn face. Yes, it's yours, honey. You need some perking up. I know. Have some bread. Then give me bread. I'm in a bakery. Let me buy bread. Fine. I will not buy bread. Let's go have a look around a couple of the houses. Oh, library. Ooh. Can we quickly get some law? Welcome to the library. We're here to read. Here, you may read The Holy Light and the Light of Lord Granus. Each is divided into several volumes. If you wish to read them in order, start from the left-hand side of the shelf. Holy Light Book 1. Know that long ago, all lived in the light. All knew the love of Granus. The earth was bountiful, and the people's hearts were glad. So did Valmar find the world. The taint of darkness spread across the land. The heart of man was despoiled of its innocence. Darkness and light moved to battle, by fate ordained. Men too prepared for war. Their numbers divided between the light and darkness. And so began the battle of good and evil, fought without ceasing upon the fields of eternity, day yielding not to night. The dead had long ceased to be counted when at length Granus and Valmar fixed their eyes on each other. Better to make an end. What, did Marag write this? His formal title is The Holy Light. Quite an inflated title for a dumbed down version of the original scripture. It's like it was meant to be read by us common folk, right? Yes, that's right. Have you read it before? Why the hell would I do that? Anyone I heard it from... I've heard it all before, though not exactly in this form. Cool. I'm just going to do one. And then we're just going to continue with the plot. And 3 house. And 4 house. I mean, the cathedral's probably right up here, right? This cathedral? No. But it is, right? Yeah. Crap. Nope. Nope. We need to rest first. And then we go there. Apparently. That is what Elena says. Right. Off we go. We'll run on back. The inn was this one? Yes. Good evening. Cover. Save in case there is a point of no return next, which I don't think there is. But just in case, some RPGs do that. It's really annoying. Here we go. Okay, spend the night. I wish to thank you all for everything you've done for me. Hey, you did your fair share too. Why did that skip itself? That was really annoying. I was taking a drink and I thought, oh, I can read that. Nope. We're going to cut that off. It's been quite a pleasure, and quite an adventure as well. Much remains to be done with all. The wise man still tends to the fire, though it burns brightly. Thank you so much. I just do not know how much to thank you, my friends. My job, don't mention it. Don't say that, Ryudo. Excuse me? Miss Lena, come to the cathedral right now. His Holiness Zera is overjoyed by the news of your arrival. Is he, though? Because if he knows she's failed, it's not going to end well. Right now? I'm in the middle of dinner. I'm not ready yet. Can this not wait? We shall bring things later. Bring your things later. His Holiness Zera is looking forward to having dinner with you. Do not make him wait. No, I must not do that. Everyone, Ruda. Don't spoil the moment, kid. By now you know what to do. Good luck. This is not going to end well. Partially because we haven't solved anything, so this can't be the end of the game. So you know something's going to happen. Miss Elena, please take care. Your kindness is indeed a rare treasure, Elena. God, Marek is such a good boy. Like, there's lots of things about Marek that's weird. Like, the way he talks is really upper class, in a way. He uses lots of phrases and words the others don't use. So either he read that way, or he was brought up that way. And I don't think it mentions how. Unless it's in law somewhere? Thank you for everything you've done. I will not forget you. I know, you'll be back in about 10 minutes. Ish. Miss Elena, she's gone. She is, and now we can turn to other matters. Well, our job here is finished. Yeah, the job's done, but I'm feeling a little sad about the whole thing, go figure. I can see it. The day of darkness is near. Valmar's moon, too. Its vile shadow is growing even stronger. Valmar is certainly attempting to revive. You must understand this. Listen, Elena. Your mission is important. Not just for you, but for the world. The darkness must be resealed in. Doing this will require all your effort. The power of Lord Granus and the divine sword, the Granasaber. Oh, yeah. We're looking for the Granasaber next. You must find it no matter what. Fail and the world is doomed. I understand. You must succeed in order to remove the darkness within you. As well. You must prevail. So he's fairly chill with it then. Or he'd be trying to attack her right now? Or do something? Unlike the holy religious zealot lady? He must understand that the Valmar pieces can't be destroyed, only sealed. If that is the case, at least cascade that down to the leaders so zealot lady doesn't start burning down villages again. I understand. I will not let you down. Never been one for goodbyes or hellos. Can't help but feel a little bit sad when someone like her leaves. Yes, with Miss Elena with us, we will be able to see inside of the cathedral. We need a healer. We really do. I presume it interests you. Yes, Miss Elena often spoke of the confrontation between light and darkness, but I don't quite understand it at all. Light, darkness, Granus, Valmar. Can't tell them apart. Yeah, in a lot of stories, you kind of can't. It's stated like in most things that they are sides of the same coin. They are basically very similar. You can't have one without the other sort of thing. As well, I'm not versed in matters of religion. Well, you wouldn't be as a beastman, probably. It wouldn't be in your culture, you probably wouldn't care. Which is why you in particular, would not allow the religious lady to kill everybody. Because your moral compass wouldn't allow it. We might just find out something out there. Go away. Mr. Rudio, I presume. What is this? I'm busy. Didn't your church drill some manners into you? Or did it just drill through your head? I apologize for my rudeness, Rudo. The Pope has called for you. Please come to the cathedral right away. Look, I realize word of my amazing singing voice has spread everywhere, but I'm not interested. His Holiness has a special request. Please bring your companions also. I beg my leave. The pub has a special request. Sounds like the first line of a really bad joke. What kind of human is this Holiness Zera? I understand. Oh, what kind of person? I'm like, what kind of human? No one would say that. But yeah, I said it wrong. The sage who will save the world. Which is not as impressive as the sage who will save his breath. This better be quick. So this is probably going to be... I understand that Elena's got a sealed creature in her, basically. And I would like you to accompany her to find the Grana Saber, which will allow the resealing of Valmar, I believe? Yeah, I completely forgot that the Grana Saber was a thing. That's like one of the most important plots in this entire game. And I completely forgot about it. I'm impressed. Are you though? Are you though? Oh yeah. That must have taken like 30 years to build. That's immense. Quite remarkable in its proportions. The thoughts of its architects twist and wind, although palpably, through the sculptured stone. How beautiful, it must have taken forever to build, yes. You must be Mr. Ryudo. You're a guard? You don't have any weapons, or you don't even look like you could be a guard. His Holiness awaits in the audience chamber. Stop gawking. Move it. Is there a save point? I would like a save point. And why are these stairs like so big they go up to the Ryudo's shins? I think a save point would be really nice right now. We not? Okay, the episode will be a little longer. We'll hear the conversation. Mr. Ryudo, please go inside. I'm sorry, but your companions must wait outside. Why? As soon as Ryudo comes outside, these are his companions in his party. He's just going to tell them anyway. It literally doesn't matter. Didn't he say my friends could come? He has important things to discuss with you, so... Oh, it's alright. I don't mind. I can wait. Can I at least wait somewhere interesting? Our library's quite interesting. There you'll find many important books about the doctrine of our church. Mr. Ryudo, can I talk to you real quick? I have some interesting information at the library. I'll go check it out. Clever boy. More clever than other little boys I know. We will not ask Marek, though. May I lead the two of you to the library? Yeah, okay. Well then, Mr. Ryudo, please go in. You two, please, this way, please. We'll be waiting in the library. Okay, you do that, sir. You do that. Yeah, I'll meet up with you later. I'm all by myself now, right? Power up. 10 seconds slash level 3 or 4 was that? If it's going to skip, I'm not going to voice them because I can't talk that fast. That's a cool mural, though.
Bring to this world light peace and harmony.
Your Holiness Zera, please calm our anxious hearts. What can we do to rid the world of the terrifying darkness?
You must bolster your soul. If you leave no chink in the armor of your soul, then the darkness will be forced to leave.
Please save us from Valmar.
You must not falter. We must all not give in to darkness. I cannot save you. You must save yourselves.
Your Holiness Zera, please lend me your ear.
Yes, what should we do?
What will happen to the world? Quiet! We are here to bring peace to the world. How can one do so in a panic? Everyone, please, calm down.
Yet, Your Highness Zera, the recent rumors of the revival of Valmar are not going away.
And they're not going to go away. That's what rumors do.
I have had reports that the rumors might be true. Right, High Priestess Celine? At this rate, the day of darkness seems unavoidable.
But we must not strike fear in the hearts of the people we are trying to save. Doing so would surely go against the will of Lord Granus. What do you say, Cardinal Oro?
Oh, when the day of darkness comes, the world will most definitely be destroyed.
It wasn't last time, so you should have faith that it won't again.
I don't know what we can do.
Celine, do not misunderstand me. I'm not saying that the action the Cathedral Knights took was wrong.
I am.
But you went too far.
Yes, she did.
You must not frighten the people away from Lord Granus.
Yes, Your Holiness.
You must all remain on guard, so that darkness cannot take advantage of you. Please, everyone, back to your rooms.
Really? You couldn't voice this bit either? I mean, a lot of JRPGs don't do a lot of voice acting, which is not great. But I would rather not speak as much, if you know what I mean. Ah, Mr. Rudo, please come. You just heard absolutely everything that just happened. Nice speech. My favourite part was him knocking Celine down a peg. Please accept my apologies. I did not mean to make you wait. I'm sorry for having called upon you on such short notice, but my request is not an ordinary one. Please, to the next room. Elena. Yes. Come on, I want a save point. What's this room? Let me save. Okay. I should have saved at the end, to be fair. I saved this for the next episode, but it's fine. I'll get all done now. Thank you for what you've done on Elena's behalf, but now I have a special request to make. Before you get to that, tell me, what about Elena? Will she be alright? You ask if the presence of Valmar can be driven from her. Sadly, I must tell you that is beyond even my power. It is. However, if the Sword of Granus can be recovered, there may yet be hope for us all. This is why I've asked you here. Keep talking. I want you to find the divine sword, the Granus Saber. The sword which slew the Dark One must be returned to us if the light is to be restored to the world. So this sword is presumably the one that gouged out the Granacliffs? You still haven't made an actual request, but I get the idea. Yes, Elena has told me much. Enough for me to know that you are the only one capable of contending with the darkness. Reasonable. I mean, he's probably not the only one, but finding other people who can contend the darkness right now, with time being the essence, is really slim. So yeah, sure. Right now, he is probably the only one capable of contending darkness, sure. Naturally, this request must appear absurd to you. However, as your reward, we'll give you whatever whatsoever you request. Suddenly this conversation has become more interesting. However, when you depart, I wish for Elena to accompany you. Of course she does. Like, if it reacts to Valmar things, or if it's a holy thing, and with holy seals, Elena would be able to unseal them. Why bring her along? You just don't want to cast a few wards against Valmar instead? Unfortunately, we cannot do anything more for Elena now. We will be unable to protect her from Valmar even if she were to remain here. She will be safer with you, Mr. Rudo. You're right, your request is absurd. The pieces of Valmar struggle for dominance, each one attempting to devour the others, in order that the darkness will be restored. According to the prophecy, once the pieces unite, the day of darkness will be upon us, and all mankind will be destroyed. So is it like, say Millennia absorbs all the pieces? Would she be the main consciousness of the Valmar pieces? Or would Valmar fully take over, providing he has his own consciousness? Maybe? Because I never finished this game, so I don't even know how any of it ends. Which is a shame. But we'll get there. What do we do now? Sharpen a pointy stick? Lord Granus is yet to recover from battle. Thus our world heads towards darkness, lacking the guiding hand of light. Were we to possess the Granus Saber, we would at least be able to bring back some of the light of Lord Granus. And then Elena can be saved from, and our world protected from the advent of the Day of Darkness. Any idea where this sword might be? Unfortunately, our holy book says that it rests with the Legion of Darkness. Yeah, I could see that they would be protecting it so no one else could get it. I'm sorry, that's not vague enough for me. Could you at least be a little more specific? I need some time to think it over. I'll wait until tomorrow for your answer. I prepared rooms for you. Please stay here tonight. But I see that I have tired you. Rest and return tomorrow. Please consider my offer. I hope you will accept. Okay, so far, I'm a little confused. Usually, the heads of churches are humongous douches and are potentially evil. He seems fine. Elena, what's with you? Rudo, do as he asks, please. Not for me, but for everyone. The world. I would like to save. What could His Holiness be thinking of at this rate? Cardinal Oro. Rudo, I believe was your name. What did His Holiness Zera tell you? Huh? He asked me to find some divine sword. I see. I question His Holiness's selection of his emissaries. A task this great surely requires someone with more experience. Like who? Tell me. Careful with your words, aren't you, old man? I'd be careful with my judgment if I were you. Experience I have, patience I don't. Insolence. Listen well, stripling. It is best you abandon your search, for it is not for a churchling whelp to find the Granus Saber. Well, you find it then, you filthy scrub. Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to ignore you, and then I'm going to leave, and you just stay there. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Ashes. What could His Holiness Zera be thinking? That fool boy's insouciance? God, there are some complicated words in this game. Will be our ruin when the Day of Darkness comes. No, it's on the Day of Darkness Geohounds would be most useful, because they would fight monsters. Whatever should I do? Where am I going? Let me save. I don't like episodes that are an hour long for no reason. Balcony? You can't see anything on this balcony. Guest room. Cool. Found it. Oh, save. I've never been so happy to see the random purple thing. No. Random rainbow item of some kind. Save. Yes. Good.